It's not time to make a change. Just relax. Take it easy. Of all the singer-songwriters to share their music with the world, Cat Stevens to me is one of the best in both composition and lyrics. Father and Son tells a timeless story of a parent's love for his child and the inevitability of his son following his own path. But Cat initially didn't compose this piece as a memoir about his father. Father and Son's story actually begins with a musical. Cat originally wrote the song for the play Revolution, starring Nigel Hawthorne. Revolution was set during the Russian Revolution and told the story of a young boy desiring to join that revolution against the wishes of his father. With this in mind, lyrics like "Find a girl, settle down, if you want to you can marry, look at me, I am old, but I'm happy." Cat's lyrics literally become a plea in that context, from a father begging his son to reconsider a life of violence and instead choose one where he can fall in love with a girl, get married, and live a simple, long life in peace. Knowing that makes the song perhaps even more devastating, but the musical project never actually happened because Cat sadly contracted tuberculosis in 1969 and was close to death, spending months in recuperation, Cat says. To go from the show business environment and find you are in a hospital, getting injections day in and day out, and people around you are dying, it certainly changes your perspective. I got down to thinking about myself. It seemed almost as if I had my eyes shut. Cat used this as an opportunity to shift gears mentally and spiritually, investing time in meditation, yoga, religion, and becoming a vegetarian. But as the years passed, many wonder who Cat is siding with in this song, the father or the son, to which Cat makes an illuminating remark. He says, "Some people think I was taking the son's side, but how could I have sung the father's side if I couldn't have understood it too?" I was listening to that song recently and I heard one line and realized that that was my father's 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 father speaking. This ancient sensibility to his lyrics can be seen in many of Cat Stevens' songs, such as Moonshadow, Morning is Broken, and more. Cat actually takes a different approach to his own relationship with his father than what is predominantly mentioned in the song. Cat's birth name is actually Stephen Georgiou, and he was the youngest child of his father, Stavros, whom he persuaded at 15 to buy him his first guitar after witnessing the rise of the Beatles. Cat was so enamored with songwriting and music that he would often shirk his chores and escape to the rooftop of his home and listen to the music of the theaters nearby, on Denmark Street in London. As he began to prove himself as a musician and garner more and more success, he felt that he was drifting away from his parents. Cat says, "I never really understood my father, but he always let me do whatever I wanted. He let me go." And go he did. Father and Son, along with many other Cat Stevens songs, became massive hits all over the world, and even to this day remain persistently loved songs. Father and Son even having over 129 million listens on Spotify alone. Although it wasn't written about his life specifically and more to do with the narrative of a play, Father and Son is a song that is hauntingly honest and breathtakingly beautiful. And as to how Cat really feels about his own father, he says, "He was running a restaurant and I was a pop star, so I wasn't following the path that he laid out, but we certainly didn't have any antagonism between us. I loved him and he loved me." If you enjoy these videos and want to support the channel, please consider becoming a patron. My videos will always be free, and this is a great way to help me make them better for you. Check out my debut album, The Hollyhobs, on Spotify and Apple Music, and click the like button, subscribe, and notification bell because that is the best way to get notified when a new video is released. See you next time.